Alright, so it looks like Punishing Gray Raven is getting a release on Steam soon, which should be good, right? Because I don't know about you guys, but I think it is so tedious on having to play mobile games on computer and having to download its own app instead of it just being on Steam or Epic Games or something. I just think that's so. It's a lot. It's very annoying, at least to me. Other people, I'm pretty sure they probably enjoy doing that, but to me, I think it would just be more easier if every mobile game was either on Steam or on Epic Games or on both. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Punishing Gray Raven releasing to Steam soon. So let's see what people are saying about this. Do I really care about this, honestly? Not really, because I don't play Punishing Gray Raven, because I have it on my computer right now, but I haven't played it because I don't think it has controller support, because the last time I tried to play it during the Devil May Cry collab, I could not use controller, and I despise having to use keyboard for games in general. So yeah, if it doesn't have controller support, it might not be for me. But let's see if there's more confirmation about. I can just take Twitter. Okay. I like it a lot when Gacha Games release their game on Steam. It becomes so much more easier to organize everything together. I agree. True. Literally what I just said a second ago. I didn't even think about that. It definitely is more easier to have everything in one place instead of having to do all this other stuff to find it. So yeah, true. Give this individual a true. Absolutely love it. Well, I put out this game for so long, and now it's coming to Steam. I have no excuse now. You're gonna feel the 7 years old early game. 7 years? I remember playing this game since the pre-register for the last few months, and then I dropped it accidentally. It's been 7 years since when? Yep, it's old as fuck. And having joined the game last year, I thought I was completely fine after doing the first chapter, but I had no idea I would keep being mediocre for like 10, 11 chapters afterwards before getting better. I had to drop it because of how boring the initial 12 chapters or W/E it were. It's a lot to ask from someone. Snowbreak now starts players in the new prologue that takes much later in the story, so they can see right away if it gets better versus just expecting players to slog through a bunch of boring chapters just to find out if it's better. Like the 12 chapters? 12 chapters? So you're telling me this game is very slow until chapter 12. Majority of JRPGs are ending around 12 chapters. That's like imagine you're playing Persona 5, right? And the game is very slow, super slow. Like the entire game is just slow until like the last two palaces, and it's like, oh my god, I'm at the edge of my seat, and then the game ends. Like what? 12 chapters? That's a lot. That's actually a lot. And if it's gonna be that slow, I don't know. But like that other comment said, it's coming to Steam, so I have to play it now because it's coming to Steam. Yeah, I had the same experience. I thought I would be fine as I'm a Honkai 3D player, which also has a pretty lackluster early game, though arguably it takes maybe 6 pretty short chapters to really start to pick up. But Punishing Gray Raven's pretty minimum presentation and lack of voice acting really kill an already dry story. I'm surprised they haven't done a revamp and added VA at this point, or they have, and I'm unaware of it. It is so common for gacha games to have VAs now. It feels out of place when the game doesn't. Completely fair. Are they still 30-second missions? I played Punishing Gray Raven for a month, but cannot continue to start at chapter 8. It was so boring. Global is like 5 years. Chinese server, it was like 2 years ahead until recently. Yeah, it's playing for a bit. Well, it's supposed to chunky, and the combat was not so smooth as I imagined. First playing for time because of Final Fantasy. No thanks. The orb system makes it very hard to play on non-touchscreen devices. I have tried on KPM and controller. Yeah, I wanted to pick it up when they first released the PC client. Tried it on controller, and then it felt awkward, so I uninstalled straight away. Oh, no. Tried it when it first came out on PC because it already felt like a tablet game on PC. Also, hard Economically, also co-op is very dead. The new Uncharted feels way better on KBM. For an example, non-Nami. Only okay. I don't know what this is. Which I had on PS5 as well. And when I say wrong on PS5, unlike it's not a very people downloading WW. If you're a new player, the first feature runs pretty well. Once you get to the Black Shores and Rinascita, it starts going downhill, and then the new areas, as of like a week ago, have pretty bad optimization. Okay. Alright. So, obviously, a lot of people are excited for this, because there are a lot of people who play Punishing Gray Ribbon. I do wonder, let's just check the Twitter. I do wonder if you're going to make a new account for this. This does not answer the question. Alright, I have no I have no idea if you're going to be able to transfer your save data over, because with a lot of Steam games, if they have it on mobile and then they port it to Steam, normally you have to make a new account with it. So I hope for the very long Punishing Gray Ribbon players that you're able to do that, because I imagine having to start over from scratch is probably going to turn a lot of people away. So hopefully, you're able to, because if not, it's going to suck. But yeah, Punishing Gray Ribbon is coming to Steam. What are your thoughts on this? Are you like me, someone who has never played the game, but now since it's coming to Steam, you're now going to like give it a try and stuff? I wonder if they're gonna implement the same collabs if they're starting from like the start of the game. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Punishing Gray Ribbon is coming to Steam soon, and hopefully I finally actually stay with this game instead of dropping it.